This is In the Mornings with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers, at least one for now, where they try to work their way out of ride sharing through day trading. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, I got my arm. But good morning. All right, I'm not feeling it today. Really, just not feeling it today. I don't know what's going on. Last night I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning editing my videos. Everything's been really positive. Seal Sound is one of the companies that has been actually sending me some products to review. One of them is this arm right here, so that I'm technically using right now. Good morning there, Golden Eye. Good morning. Um, but man, I don't know how you guys do. Just say positive, waking up every morning, and or I don't even know. Maybe I'm the only one that's actually doing it like this. Wake up early in the morning, and it's just work, like work. Like there's no Yeah, the silver fox, man. It's just I don't know how what you guys do to stay positive, man. I kind of I look at my income and I see how it's progressing. I look at the things that I'm doing to stay positive and stuff, but I don't know what it is, man. I think I'm losing my mojo. See, since 3:30. Yeah, I want to start waking up really early. Look at this. I don't know if you guys see this. See my okay. This is my mic. It's my mic. But look at the arm. I got the arm, and I got it for free. I got it for free, so I could do a review on it, and I really like it. It kind of matches the mic by this company called Seal Sound. So, and I'm gonna be having a giveaway either this week or next week for anybody out there who is really trying to start their own little YouTube channel and they need things for their studio and stuff. So I'm gonna be giving stuff away if everything just starts going the way that I really think they're gonna be going, which I'm trying to use it to be more positive. But it's just like the workload is like it's a lot. Um, man, up since 3:30 in the morning. I woke up. I went to sleep at 1, and my alarm goes off at 4. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's just falling asleep behind the wheel. That's the one thing that bothers me the most. But whenever I don't go to work, that's just basically means it's the devil telling me he's like, go back to bed. Go back to bed. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. And then when I go back to bed, but like you driving, I'm driving the majority of the time, and yeah, no, hey, listen, yeah, you only slept 3 hours. That's good. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I be getting lazy with what I'm doing, but it's because of lack of motivation. So but it usually happens in the mornings. It doesn't happen during the day. It's always in the morning. It's never later on. Watching the news and stuff, freaking crap. News is always negative. You can't find anything positive. Vinny comes in here, and then we start talking about news and stuff, and he tries to be positive, but I can't find no damn positive news. I can't find no damn positive news. Okay, there you go. There you go. I can't find it. So I don't know. He's gonna be here shortly. He wanted to talk about some things. Mine is just yeah. I don't watch TV. No, I don't even think what's a TV. Oh, it's called television. I got these things called monitors. That's how I watch everything. Either monitors, but mostly through a phone. Um, TVs are not gonna be around for too long. They're truly useless. Nobody uses them anymore. Not only that, they crap out TVs. After some time, they just crap out. So I just keep using my monitors. Yeah, no, just might as well get. Damn, 2,500. Crazy, crazy buying a $2,500 TV. You know how many monitors you can buy, and then you just put them together, and you can make a big giant TV that'll last you for like a long time. And then if one monitor breaks, you just replace the monitor instead of replacing the whole entire TV. There you go. Vinny's here. But man, this motivation is just now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we kind of. I'm doing my thing on the side, and I see the positive effects of it. So just
What's going on, buddy?
good morning. Good morning.
You got me worried over here. What's going on, man?
Nah. It's just being positive. See see what I mean? People just don't listen to me. Turn it on. Thank you. See?
The hell are you talking about?
Hmm.
I just got on. What am I
Watch.
not listening
Okay, Google. Turn the light green.
Sorry, I can't find any lights that can change color.
Amazing.
You can add them in assistant settings.
Bro, that's my Google that just answered you. Sorry, y'all got to give me a second. I'm running in the house. I just ran in the house here.
So I don't know about you guys, man, but it's just and then everything that we do has to do, being online and Elon Musk was talking about his Neuralink, and the idea of Neuralink is to get rid of your thumbs. So you ain't doing this. So you ain't doing this on your phone no more. That's what he's trying to do. And in other words, like you can communicate with but by just a thought. That's the idea. That's one of the ideas of Neuralink. You can just share information and not have to give anybody anything. So, but then just think of it. Just think of it from an invasion of privacy. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it, but it's just it comes and goes. It comes and goes. But
What are we talking about, buddy? Talk to me.
we're talking
Talk
about
to me, huh?
motivation, bro. Talking about
Oh,
motivation. How to find your motivation. Oh, and I find motivation in doing this in the morning. I don't know why. I don't know why. I
it's
just maybe it's because I like when I blah 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 when I do those.
could be,
Could be that's
could
why.
be.
But the idea of a giving up, it's not in me. You
No,
know,
there's no
get
quit.
getting get
Nobody quit.
getting this far. Yeah, listen, Silver Fox. The neural. Okay, looking at Neuralink from a positive perspective, it looks freaking awesome. But just think about it. With Neuralink, right? If you could tweak yourself, which everybody's gonna do. Somebody out there is gonna hack into it and is gonna be able to tweak it themselves up to like optimal performance. All right, just like a car, When you put a chip in and it tweaks your the chip to work at its optimal performance. But imagine you could do that with your body. It's like, dude, you could be like superhuman, you know, because you're telling the brain to do something that necessarily you would train for, but you can skip the training and you can tell yourself, "Dude, just like the Matrix, man."
Well, how many movies have you seen where they're like Demolition Man? I don't know if you guys remember Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. They
Let
were
me.
buried in the chamber, and then while they were buried in the chamber, they were being reprogrammed.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone learned how to knit. He came out as a grandma. Wesley Snipes came out as a jujitsu master.
Uh huh. And by
Let's
the
go.
way, this
Let's
is how
go.
that's how Neuralink. That's exactly how
Let's
it's
go.
gonna be. Okay. Now, I literally just pulled this up, and this was an article from 2018, I think it was. I don't know. I don't know if it's true because this stupid freaking AI that we have out there. Look at what we could do with AI right now, which bothers me a lot because now finding not now. Do you know, Vinny? Oh, I want to talk to you this about yesterday. Do you know that you can make an AI that you can put it into YouTube? It can make you the videos and it can duplicate your voice and it will
Yeah.
speak to you. Yeah,
Yes.
in the background.
Yes. Yep. 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 Hey
Okay.
Eddie, real quick, buddy. Not to cut into you there. Did you have a moment of silence for the 9/11 remembrance?
No, not yet. Not yet. You mentioned about it.
You mind?
Waiting for
Yeah.
you to
Do you
get here.
mind? Can we do that now? Because I think too many people are losing sight. It's only been 22 years, right? Hundreds, or well, tens of thousands of families affected, people affected by 9/11. I think we need a. I'd like to just take a
We know what they did.
just take a quick second while our current commander in chief is somewhere in fucking Vietnam. So yeah, just for a moment, I'd appreciate it. Amen. I'm telling you, man, it's just that 9/11, man, it just messes with me every year. Every year, every year, every year, every year, every year.
All right. So
Thank you, Eddie.
let me. Oh, you're welcome there, buddy. You're welcome there. All right. This is the stuff that is just like what happens with AI that it really just bothers me. All right. You can get really creative with it. You can get really creative with it.
We will be encouraging, as I have said before, Americans to get their updated COVID-19 vaccine. We know that these vaccines work. Right? We know when people stay up to date with their vaccine, that works. And so that's where I'll certainly leave that. We will be in.
Oh, stop, bro. Stop. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back.
That is truly awesome. All right. This is what they can do with AI right now. By the way, there was this this there this is, I mean, I don't know how. Okay, I'm not from Hawaii. So after they had the nice little, the freaking horrible catastrophe over there with the fires, I found out that Hawaii's volcano erupts. So I don't know how big this volcano is. I don't know if anybody out there from Hawaii or has been there or knows what's going on, but there's a big giant volcano actually erupted. I don't know how bad it is because I know in Hawaii, like basically all volcanoes.
What about Hawaii? The volcanoes?
This is Kalu, because I know. Okay, I know Hawaii is like a whole bunch of islands, but this is Kalu, Hawaii, and I know that one of the islands. This is from a long time ago. I know that one of the islands is getting bigger, but it's because the volcano keeps erupting and
Oh,
dumping
yeah,
lava, and the
all those
lava.
islands. Yeah, all those islands were created from volcanoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's expanding, right?
yeah. Well, no, it's just I'm just saying that after this catastrophe, now we have a Kalua, Hawaii, which the volcano just, I guess, it just erupt. So now it's active after all this is going on. So hopefully, nothing bad comes with this volcano that erupted. Oh wait, okay. I don't know if you guys seen this John Wick stuff. This is freaking. Well, it's not John Wick, but this guy reacted like so fast. Training. I like this stuff. Hold on. This guy is about to be robbed.
The hell?
Dude, yep.
What are
You
we
see
looking
that? So the guys come in. The guys come in to the store. This one comes in shooting. This guy pulls, right? Starts shooting, takes him down. I don't even think this guy gets a round off. And then this one starts shooting too and takes them both down.
Wait a minute. I'm lost. All right.
See how
Running in.
Yeah, two guys are running in. This guy one walks in, walks right here. The other one just basically pulls the gun out. The other guy starts shooting. See that? Look at this.
Oh, he didn't have a chance.
Not even a chance. Not only that, the guy already had his gun drawn. I don't know. That guy trains. Okay, that guy really trains. Whoever that store owner or
Right.
employee, I don't know. That's why, hey, don't mess with nobody around here, man.
All right. So
You
what's
know,
going on what else is going on in the world, buddy?
yeah, nothing. Hey, yesterday I had a really good day. I think I made 260 something with I think it was with Uber and then another $50 with Lyft. So
Okay. All right.
it,
Okay.
it was a good day, but I exited all day. I
You
was exiting all day. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, they're doing the XO rides and they turn them into X rides. That's what they're doing.
You know what? I did something this morning, Edward. I did something this morning, buddy. You know, the last week I had the 3-ride zone, the three ride streak zone with Lyft for $21. I hit it one day last week. So this week they dropped it to $18, right? So I got out 6:15 in the morning. 6:15, I turn on my apps. First 2 rides I take are Lyft rides because they're going nowhere. It's actually paying better than $1 a mile. Take them just because I want to make sure. I wanted to see if I could catch another $18 streak zone. Try to get them both. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm sitting around for an hour and a half waiting on rides that ain't coming through. And all the surge and everything isn't there like it used to be, right? So anyway, I did 2 regular Lyft rides today. Plus I got the third ride was a Lyft XL. So with the $18, I did like a total of, I don't know, 11 or 12 miles. And hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to be on the phone. In other news, there was this, what was this, New Mexico? This was New Mexico, right? The dumbass lady said that because of a whatever emergency, she was going to remove the Second Amendment rights of people. And I believe this is what happened. People just showed up with their guns in protest. Well, this is in New Mexico. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, Mexico.
Yep. I mean, the lady was stupid enough to actually say that, I'll be looking.
I listened to her. Did you listen to her when she said it?
Yeah. Well, it was a small clip.
Talk about arrogant. No, I listened to the whole thing. Talk about an arrogant person, an arrogant woman. Oh, I'm the governor. So whatever I say in an emergency, it's kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and fuck your freedoms. That
Yeah.
fucking Australian hack steroid sucking motherfucker. And then this chick, bro, she turns around and she says, "Oh, I can declare whatever I want because I'm a governor."
Freaking people just go in there and this is and she found out how much of a governor she is. She found out how much of a governor she is when they start saying like, no, he says you ain't doing that here.
We won't be enforcing nothing.
Yeah.
And they were what? They were concealed carry and open carry.
Yeah, that was correct. Well, all of them that I saw right now were open carry.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, it was like, it's not happening.
They're gonna poke the bear, bro. They're gonna poke the bear and wake that bear up. And that bear, I mean, is the majority of the American people. They're gonna keep poking that bear and poking that bear and poking that bear, and they're gonna get what they want. You know that chart, bro? The fuck around, find out chart. Fuck around, find out chart. That's coming, dude. That's coming.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm gonna go with the hope part, and I think we're gonna be we're gonna hold back on it. I think we're gonna hold off because they need something bad to happen. They really listen. They ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. They just I don't know. It just looks like they're desperate.
Who's desperate? I'm trying to ask you who. Who are we referring?
The ones that are trying to take everything away by putting these little laws and they take their rights away little by little. It's kind of like BlackRock and Vanguard, where they're actually buying the majority of household homes, actually, you put a chart up,
Mm-hmm.
and everything is just so expensive that a lot of the people won't be able to afford it. And then they're gonna go. They're literally trying to push this. You're gonna own nothing and be happy about it. I
Yeah.
mean, they keep
You know
pushing
what?
it.
And you know what I don't understand about that,
I
bro?
don't understand why they come with this terminology where you're
Well,
gonna
that was
not
George
own
Orwell.
anything and be happy about
That
it.
was George. That was George Orwell. So that was the book 1984. That's where that comes from. But the fact that Klaus Schwab from the pretend who the fuck are you World Economic Forum, this Nazi motherfucker, right? A known fucking Nazi. But you know, you can't even say that anymore. You know why? Because did you see the latest story that Laura Loomer has blown wide open? I don't know how much you guys know about Laura Loomer. I'm not a fan of hers, but she did blow this story open that the CIA has now hired these Nazi motherfuckers that have been supporting or did some work for Ukraine. And these are white people full of tattoos, white Nazi supremacists. The CIA has employed them. That these guys have been spotted and photographed in Ukraine, and now photographed here in Florida, Altamont Springs up in Orlando, of starting shit. These are fed. We are our own worst enemy, bro. I don't even know if I'm making sense now. This shit is so
No.
sickening. It's so sickening what they're doing, dude.
No. And the thing is, it's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. It's just like, again, I think there was somebody, I forget from which country he was from, and he was saying, I was like, they're desperate. They're really, man. I wish I could put it up. I mean, I keep seeing this guy, but this guy's right. It's like he's like the lefty lunatics. It is just like their stupidity is their own destruction. That's what he's saying. That's why we
I mean,
keep holding on. It's like, wait, Chris. And then he goes. I was like, it's like everybody is superior to them, but it's just like everybody's trying to hold back and not do anything about it because they're their own destruction. But this is what happens when you start being lenient and you start letting them in office, because the same people that you say you hate so much are the ones that are actually in office, and then they do these things to you, and then you're wondering, oh, why is this happening to me? I was like, well, technically you wanted it and you voted for it. We told you about it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We told you about it. You voted for it. Now he's in. Now what you gonna do? It ain't my fault.
What's bothering me right now is this is the first president that's not at the White House for the remembrance of 9/11. He has basically thumbed his nose at the American people, all those Gold Star families, all those firefighters, police officers, all of these folks, all those people that were in those buildings, all those people that died and that are continually affected today. This motherfucker's in Vietnam, right? I don't understand that. And then the fact that the Democrat Party, and yeah, I'm getting a little political this morning, the Democrat Party is attempting to wipe away 9/11 from the history books. They don't want you thinking about it.
No.
They don't want you remembering today. You know why, right? You know why they don't want you remembering, Eddie? Because they don't want you feeling patriotic. They don't want you feeling as if you have a reason to feel proud of your nation. They don't want you thinking about that shit, bro. They want us to be fucking mindless scumbucket, cock-sucking, slave wage working mofos. That's what they want from us. Bro, you have no idea how much I despise Democrats right now. And you know what? Half the Republicans ain't no fucking better either.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
They suck Eddie Wieners too.
So they keep going at it. I mean, they keep going at it. They keep doing this stuff, and man, I'm okay. And we think negative of it because it affects every single one of us. The only people it doesn't really affect are the ones that are at the top, or a lot of people that are profiting off of it. Oh, which reminds me, and I gotta open the market up because I've been keeping an eye on it.
Commuter, Kevin, Silver Fox, how we doing, buddy?
Good morning. But yeah, it's just finding ways to pivot and make money out of this whole entire situation. Because it would be nice. It would be nice if a lot of us would basically, a lot of us, I'm talking about rideshare drivers, where we can actually give the finger to Uber and Lyft and be like, hey, you know what? We ain't doing this crap no more. And we can literally not turn the apps on and be like, screw this guy. I'm already making my money somewhere else, so I don't have to worry about Uber and Lyft. And then we can literally not use the app and hurt them really bad. By the way, I heard the governor of New York, he was complaining about 10,000 migrants that he's getting every month. Only 10,000 every month.
Oh,
Shit,
you talk
he's
about
got he's got to come to Texas. I was like,
yeah,
I think we do that daily or weekly. Shit, don't get me wrong.
boy.
All right. But did you not hear on one of his comments? He's like, "Oh, these guys are good workers. They come here and they work here, they work there, and they do DoorDash." And I was like, "What?
Mm,
How is an illegal getting a license to drive for DoorDash?"
I told you, bro. This. I told you, and you know what? I started shooting a video Saturday, and I got it halfway done, and then I went out this morning. I started shooting it again, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not getting involved with this shit no more. I've been telling you guys, everybody's sucking up to these goddamn CEOs of all of these companies because they're getting an interview or they're getting conversations. Bro, let me tell you, and this isn't that wasn't aimed at anybody indirectly. That because there's all types of channels and CNBC and all of these people getting these interviews. Bro, when are they going to ask them about the illegal accounts? Because it's the illegal accounts that are depressing our wages. We can't get paid out correctly what we deserve because of these illegal accounts that are being operated by illegal immigrants. Eddie, do you know you can have your account, Driving in Style, and 5 different people use your account?
Yeah.
And these apps don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. And then when they have accidents and problems and lawsuits, now all of a sudden, we're going to be transparent. These are third-party fees. This is insurance. This is the cost of commercial insurance. To go 3 blocks is $28 on a $30 fare. We're going to give you $2. If you don't like it, kick rocks. Don't go work someplace else. Bro. Oh, don't get me started. It's Monday morning, bro. I'm not trying to rant.
No. We okay. Well, you're used to your rantings. You're used to your rantings. You're used to it. So don't worry about
Nobody
it.
cares. Work harder. That's exactly where I'm at, bro. I have learned from you. The video I started shooting on Saturday, maybe I'll finish it off and cut it loose today. I don't know yet. But I'm just to the point where it doesn't matter. Get your money. Get your money, Eddie. That's the only motivation you need. Get your money. Don't worry about it. Like I started to tell you, I did 2 regular Lyft rides this morning. I did 1 Lyft XL, got the $18 bonus, $48. While I was driving around, I picked up an $18 surge on Uber. I dropped down to X, got a $32 ride. Uber took advantage of me. It was 16 miles, 30 minutes for $32 with the $18 surge tapped in. But you know what? I still made $2 a mile. Right? And I was done in 30 minutes. So I took the ride. Even though Uber got over on me, I took the ride. So I'm $80. I'm plus 80 this morning in 2.5 hours. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but $80 in 2.5 hours, that's total online time. I don't think that's bad. Because that's the other thing too. Yeah. Some of y'all rideshare drivers and some of y'all gig workers thinking y'all should be making $40, $50, $60 an hour. The fuck are you, crazy? To drive somebody around, you should be making $40, $50, $60 an hour? Are we serious here? Eddie, what do you think you should be making per hour? Because I got some numbers. I got some numbers here, bro. I got some numbers here that'll blow people's minds.
Because back in the day, let me see. My first year, I think I was making about, and I was really working it. I averaged at about 11. I averaged about 11K a month. But I was really hustling it. I was really hustling. I did the same thing the next year. But now it's just like, I don't know.
Right. But the question is, what do drivers think they should be earning per hour? Is what I want to know. I mean, that's a real question. This is shit
I
that's
always
going on my
thought,
head.
I always thought for an XT6, whatever, 50 an hour would have been good. But again, it's kind of just like hit and miss because whether online hours or just, man, for me, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I always go with the terminology. Just stay out there, just make the money, take the money and just reinvest it somewhere else. All right. Sooner or later, that something else is going to replace your ride sharing.
100%. But right now we got to do rideshare while everybody's getting their
Correct.
shit together. Driven Dad, Tony, what's going on, buddy? Glad you're feeling better. He says he's crazy. He's at $157 in 2 hours so far today. He's back. That's awesome. But what should you be making per hour? That's the question. What do you think you should be making per hour? Everybody talks about know your worth. All right. What should you be making per hour? Is it 30 an hour? Is it 20 an hour? Are we talking utilized or are we talking online time? What are we talking about?
I can't look at any of that stuff because it's not, you don't make anything an hour. It's whatever the app controls and whatever it wants to give you.
That
so
part.
You can't calculate it. You can't.
That part.
Okay. 50 an hour sounds good. 40 an hour sounds good. 80 or 100, whatever. You can't calculate it. You can't calculate it because it's right. You're an independent contractor, so it's just there's no calculating. I know you're supposed to know your worth, but when they got you by the kahunas like this, and they say, "Hey, take the $3.82, or I'm gonna jump," it's just you take it. And like I was listening to Sergio on his little short, and he was like, "Yeah, it's the full-time drivers. They're the ones that actually feel it the most." So what do we do?
It was never designed to be a full-time job. You see, this is what I'm talking about, and I understand because all right. So I'm going to say it. So Saturday, I was listening while I was waiting. By the way, Saturday, I put in 13 hours out there. I was on the road for 13 hours. Right. Total. I started at 10:15 in the morning, got done about 11:30 at night. Right. Even got to meet Richie Hustles. Finally met Richie Hustles. Right?
Yeah, I actually saw the picture.
Look, yeah, we caught up. Dude, that guy's a hair taller than me. I don't know how I feel about that. But that's all right, Richie. You're okay with me. Anyway, I only made $280. $280 is what I made for 13 hours. I probably took an hour off in there for lunch and when I grabbed something to eat, fucking around. But still, the point is this. I'm sorry. I'm watching UDM while I'm having my lunch. And UDM makes a statement. And I'm like, it's nothing against him. He's 100% correct. But drivers don't treat it as a business. They treat it as a just get out here and get this money and that's it. That's how they look at it. And so they don't learn shit from it as being an independent contractor. They don't learn how to run a fucking business to where they can use that knowledge of running a business to actually run a business. Right? But then he said something that really blew my mind. And that's why I came down and started doing numbers again. He said, and I think he was referring to the food delivery business, but it could be for Uber and Lyft too. They want everybody to make about the same amount of money. In other words, Eddie, they want you to make $40 an hour. They want me to make $40 an hour. They want, Richie and Mark and Tony and Jonathan and Kyle. They want everybody to make the same amount of fucking money.
Yeah. Tell that to a Californian.
Wait a minute. Whoa. But wait. Don't even go there yet. Bro, who the fuck are they to decide equity when equity is not given? Listen, you might give better service than I give. You might be a perfect 5.0 rider, 95% acceptance rate, 0% cancellation rate. You're doing everything right, but yet I'm entitled as a 4.6 rated driver. Now, I'm not 4.6. Don't get it twisted. I'm just using it as an example. I should make the same money slacking off with duct tape all over my bumper that Eddie makes in a pristine fucking Escalade?
Except for
I'm
that
not
day.
putting in the effort, but I should make the same fucking money as Eddie. Eddie's putting in 100% effort. Something wrong with that picture. Something's wrong with that picture. So I decided, so I said, you know what? Let me go home and look at my last 5 weeks on Lyft. Just shits and giggles. And you know what I found over the last 5 weeks on Lyft? I'm making the same amount of money. I'm within $1 per hour online time and $1 per hour utilized time. And I'm within 5 to 6% of utilized time to online time over the last 5 weeks on Lyft. So in other words, whether I put in 10 hours or I put in 30 hours, technically I'm making the same fucking money every week per hour, per online hour, per utilized hour. My utilized hour is well over $50 an hour. But my online time is under $20 an hour. My utilized time to online time is less than 40%. That's over 4 or 5 weeks. So could they be limiting the rides? What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, yesterday it was an X ride, and they gave it to me really quick. The lady took a long time, so I canceled the ride. As I was exiting the complex, I got another ride. It was exactly the same one. Exactly the same one at a higher rate. So it looks to me that they're doing anything and everything for you to take the ride because nobody wants to take it. It's kind of like the $3.82 ride. The only time I will take a $3.82, which it happens quite often, but the $3.82 ride, I take it. But if it's convenient, if it's
Right.
going in the, if I'm like really far away and I need to work my way back into my destination, all right, and I have something in that direction, then yeah, sure, I'll take it. You know, this way I won't be empty-handed when I get there. But the lady that I picked up, it was a cheap ride, and then all of a sudden I got the exactly same, and it was for more, but it didn't tell me what the pickup was, so I accepted it, and I was like, oh, this is the same chick. Cancel. I kept going. I left. I was like, I'm not doing this, and this is on X. This is regular X rides. And my XL rides is how I find out that my X, like when I have XL on and people get in my car, they look at my car, it's like, oh wow, this is really nice. I didn't know what it is. Just to, so it's not an XL ride. They're overcharging the driver, and they're
listen,
underpaying the.
yeah, but Eddie, you got to understand something, dude. So before you were driving, you weren't even driving. I think you probably weren't even in Texas yet. You was probably still in New York. When
Puerto Rico.
when Lux drivers, both Uber and Lyft, when Lux drivers, there wasn't getting any requests. I know because it happened to me when I was driving just the CTS. This is way before I had this. This is when I had the CTS. Okay. When I would drop down to take an X ride or a regular Lyft ride, the apps would tell the rider, we're upgrading you for free to a Lux ride. Where did the apps get off saying, oh, we're upgrading you for free? Because me as a Lux driver couldn't get any requests. I dropped down to regular X, regular Lyft. So they were lying, flat out lying to the rider. Now, why do I bring that up? Eddie, you drive a lot on X. You take a lot of X rides, right? So they're probably telling your rider, oh, you're getting an upgrade. Even though they're getting an upgrade. So yeah, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that, hey, we're going to upgrade you for $2. And it comes to you as a regular X because you said you drive on X. But the rider's thinking, oh, I just got an upgrade for $2 more. So Uber or Lyft just made $2 on your bitch ass because you decided to drive X. Because you got to make money. You need to work. We all need to work and make the money. And this is what happens. But you don't hear about this anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to nobody wants to get into that shit. They don't want to get into that shit. And then what happens? Oh, I wake up one day and I'm deactivated. Go fuck yourself. That's what happens. So yes, today I took, dude, I did a regular X ride with an $18 bonus on it or surge. Damn right. I'll do it all day long. I took 2 regular Lyft rides and a Lyft XL, made my $50, $48. I'm done in 2.5 hours. My per hour is decent. But you know, we go back to the other thing, bro. And it's just, I think drivers at some point, commuters got it right here. He says, is $1,000 per week after expenses not unreasonable for 55 to 65 hours? I think that's reasonable. If you put in between 55 and 65 hours, yeah, I think that's reasonable. I do. After
Yeah, it's
expenses,
just
your net, not your gross. Because, you know, like Sergio says, gross matters, net matters. Because at $2.62 a ride, how the fuck much money can you actually net profit at a 262 that might take you 4 miles? It's like you said, Eddie, we got no control. They got us by the balls. So
yeah,
also,
they
also
really
as you say, use this as a stepping stone. My whole channel is about to get revamped. Everything I'm doing now, like the mindset has to be completely different, bro. The mindset has to be different. Rideshare is just a fucking tool. I gotta treat rideshare as a tool, same way I treat my vehicle as a tool.
yeah. It's just that there's people out there that they talk about ride share and all this stuff, but they're in a position where they don't have to work it, and they don't work it and they're still good, you
Well,
know. So
Saturday,
it's hard for a lot of drivers when they depend on this as income to make
yes,
those type of decisions because they're not in a position to be making any financial decisions about
yep,
like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to do Uber today because I just don't feel like it, how they treating me, whatever, and all that stuff. So you can't really do that. So
right.
it's hard to tell people to do that because, okay, what happens at the end of the month when your bill is due?
So I
Are
just
they gonna the ones that told you to
no,
stop?
no,
Pay you? Are they
no.
gonna pay for
They ain't
your
giving you
rent?
no goddamn money. They ain't helping you with your shit. Ain't nobody gonna help you. Ain't nobody here to save you. You know, they're not. A lot of people talk shit online. They talk a lot of shit. But like you just said, Eddie, when you need the help, where the hell are they at? They're not there. Travis Kalanick, one of the co-founders. I'm telling you, every time I watch that fucking video, I always say he wasn't wrong. Like neither party, the driver in that video and Travis Kalanick in that video, neither one of them was wrong. The driver was pissed off because Uber said they were going to do this, 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 and this while reducing rates. He ain't wrong. That's true. But then Travis Kalanick turned around and said, well, drivers should take responsibility for what they decide to do. Travis wasn't wrong. We got to take. So my point to this is Saturday, bro. Eddie, before I left, I was right here. I had the mouse right here. I was about to order that Tesla. Swear to God. Saturday morning, about to order that Tesla. Had it dialed up, Model Y, 49,000. Ready to go. About to punch the button. I got a phone call. That phone call, I'm not going to get into what it was because it ain't nobody's business, right? But it made me think about one thing. Well, let me put it this way. I had to put off because I needed to get to work. So I figured I'd finish off the Tesla that night when I got home. Here's the thing, bro. How many people can afford to go pay $50,000 right now to drive rideshare? What is the incentive? What is the incentive, brother, to go buy a new car to drive rideshare? The CEOs of these apps, not one app. And listen, the more I'm hearing about InDrive, y'all think InDrive's going to be the savior? Y'all going to learn some shit. Y'all better pay attention Wednesday night. You better show up Wednesday night to the garage. Y'all going to learn some shit about InDrive. It ain't all that. It is not all that, especially after events. It damn sure ain't all that after events.
Look at what Facebook did. Facebook turned I was like, oh, Facebook ain't doing no good. They changed it to Meta. They just changed the name. That's all they did.
Bro.
So I won't be surprised if InDrive basically they just maybe Uber or Lyft buys it, and then
No, they're not going anywhere. They're running good in South America. My point is, is that I don't care what driving app comes online. Y'all got to remember this, man. If y'all don't listen to nothing else I ever say the rest of my life. Remember this. It doesn't matter how many come online. They're all going to pay the same. And within a year, they're all still going to be paying the same. Why is everybody going to wind up paying the same? I don't care how they fucking do their fuzzy math. It's still going to pay the same no matter what. Because that's what the market dictates. You understand what drivers like Golden Eyed Life, he's saying he tries to make 400 a day. Okay, I'm with you, bro. And he's saying here, I'm going to tie this all in, Eddie. Give me a second. Honestly, I don't get into know my worth conversations. I hear you. You do whatever is the easiest route to 400. I hear you. But the market is the only thing that's going to dictate the value of anything. You thinking you're worth $50 an hour, and the market saying, nah, bitch, you worth $25 an hour. That's your worth. Your worth is what the market's willing to pay you. It's not what you think you are. You understand what I'm saying, Eddie?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, I see the
And
smirk.
It's
Here comes the
it's
smirk.
it's listen.
Here comes the
you
smirk. I love it. Go for it.
You can't say that it was coming. I mean, I don't know. It's just that's why I kind of like. I was talking to Vinny about this the other day. It's like sometimes it's all this negativity going on, and no matter how much we talk about it, all the negative stuff about it, it ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change, man. And I always, don't get me. It'd be a good idea, right? If a whole bunch of rideshare drivers, man, just bought a whole bunch of stock of Uber and Lyft, and then just take all those stocks and just put one person in charge and be like, no, you can't do that no more. Dude, they're doing it right now. They're doing it right now with this ESG. Look at what Vanguard and BlackRock are doing. They're buying everybody off. Why? Because, okay, you got to do this because I'm a majority shareholder. He's like, you do this because it's just the rules. You got to play by the rules.
That's it.
If we could do something like that, but nobody's gonna do this. No, nobody's gonna do it. But we're stuck. We're stuck until we find a way out. Once we find a way out, then you can be like, you know what? Screw Uber, screw Lyft, screw these gig apps. Now I don't have to do it anymore. Let somebody else deal with it. They ain't gonna go nowhere.
That's the bottom line, bro. That's the bottom line. And that, bro, after talking with you about this for a month, and getting to know Richie Hustles over there with his stuff, it's absolutely use all this shit as a tool. Like I wasn't feeling motivated. Remember, Eddie, when I came out of the hospital, I was not feeling motivated. You know me better than most of these guys in the chat. I had no motivation to do shit. Didn't want to do nothing. Still don't want to do nothing, but I'm getting better. Right? Bro, it's a tool. And that's at least with my channel, that's the way my channel is going to start moving. My channel is changing. It's not just going to be rideshare anymore. It's going to be whatever the fuck I'm doing, and I hope everybody stays in there and hangs in there. Because like GoldenEye says, drivers don't know the hustle. Eddie knows the hustle. A lot of the guys in here know the hustle because we're not feeding you no bullshit. We're not spoon feeding you no bullshit. We're not trying to clickbait you. It is what it is. Nobody cares. Work harder. That was the name of my video. Eddie, I got to finish that video, bro. Are you going to hit me with copyright because I use your little cliche? Are you going to hit me with copyright?
Hell no.
Can I send you $1 now so I can I pay you to use your trademark copyright? Nobody cares. Work harder.
Okay, bring it on. Let's do it. There's somebody out there that I applied for to get what was it? It was medical. It's just basically you're buying medical stuff, and then you're delivering it, and you're selling it for a higher price because whatever. Anyway, he sells the whole entire program for like $300 something. It's like, oh yeah, but you can make that out. And then they sent me an email saying that given that you're not interested, I'm gonna stop sending emails. I was like, well, dude, okay, you want to help people, but you want to charge them a shitload of money for it. I was like, this is not now. This ain't no fucking time to be doing this crap. All right. It's kind of like the other guy that I reached out that I was like, hey, why don't you bring your stuff and you can advertise it on my channel about what you do and how these people can do these other apps and stuff. And he basically, no, because my channel is not about ride sharing. I was like, my channel is not about ride sharing. My channel is about getting people using ride sharing as a tool and reinvest it into other things, you know? So you're working with other gig apps, but it's just like, you know, these people are looking for this. They keep looking for more of this instead of helping out. And then people kind of like suffer the consequences, and then you ain't got nowhere to go, and then you keep turning left and right. That's why I'm doing a giveaway. By the way, I know I said it earlier today, but I'm doing a giveaway. Seal Sound has provided me with an arm here, which I did a review on it. I like it. It's pretty cool. It kind of matches my mic, but they're gonna send me another one. I'm gonna do a review on that one, but I'm definitely gonna be doing a giveaway of anybody that's actually trying to do something. Okay, you ain't just getting stuff for free because you want it. It's like, nah, you got to be doing something. You got to be showing that you actually show me a setup or something. I don't know if you got the channel or something, you need it. All right, I'm gonna be giving it away. But I'll be more than happy to like help people out and all that stuff. This is just right now. This is absolutely no time. Um, it's kind of like Oprah and The Rock. It's like, oh yeah, just donate.
Oh.
Motherfucker, you guys got more money than all of us put together.
Oh, she could have opened up her. What does she got? Like 600 acres there? Who the hell owns 600 acres in Hawaii, bro? You mean to tell me you couldn't house people on your property?
Maybe they didn't think about it when they were trying to say that.
Bro. These people, and they want us to pay for that when they could easily, you get a car and you get a car. Well, how about you get a tent and sleeping bag and you get a tent and sleeping bag and you get a tent and sleeping bag? The fuck is wrong with these people, Eddie?
I remember that when Oprah gave out cars to every single.
Get squeezed, bro.
How much more?
How much more do they plan to squeeze out of us? Because right now, I swear, our economy is no better than a third world economy. And third world is a very negative connotation, but bro, there are people that will not make their rent this month. There are people that will lose their vehicles this month. And like I started to say it, this is why when, that whole day Saturday, I'm trying to justify to myself, other than for YouTube, I'm trying to justify to myself, what is Uber and Lyft showing me? Where is the incentive to go and get an EV so that they can hit their numbers that they committed to with California and New York and Washington and Portland, Oregon? Where's the incentive? There's no incentive. $50,000 car you want me to go buy so that you can hit your numbers, but you're going to continue to bend me over and squeeze dust from the stone because there ain't no more blood? Make it make sense, Eddie. I can't see it. Today is 3 years when I bought Bumblebee. I bought Bumblebee on September 11th, 2020. Got it now 3 years. I've made some damn good money in that truck.
Bumblebee,
2.5 years ago.
Bumblebee.
The last 6 months, the money ain't been shit. I'm down the last 6 months. I'm down almost 40% on my earnings. The last 6 months.
Yeah, because all our expenses stay the same, but our income decreases. It's decreasing.
And fuel costs.
That's why I'm not too fond of apartment complexes. Keep raising the rents every year because it's what they are allowed legally to do. I hope that every single one of them that did that during this crap get penalized for it.
They should be penalized for it.
I think they really should be penalized where they keep raising the rents. It's all right. It's under contract. Really? Yeah,
it's some bullshit when they
doing.
You're a good customer. You're a good client. You do all the right things. You make your payments. Keep place clean. Ain't got police beating down the door. Right? You do all the right things. And yet you get penalized. Same thing with car insurance. Every year they raise your rates, no matter how good your record is, no matter how good your driving record is. no listens, no tickets, no accidents, no DUIs, no running over palm bushberry trees, right? Your insurance goes up 12%. Your
Yeah.
insurance goes up 10%.
You know,
What
the last
are you
time,
talking about?
the last time somebody was in presidency and they lowered the taxes, everybody was making money.
Yeah.
Everybody was making money. High up at the top and the people all the way at the bottom, everybody was making money. So it's not about the money. When it comes to those people out there, it's about control. That's what it is. Not knowing that if everybody was happy, we will progress like so much faster. You
Yeah.
know, but these freaking guys with their freaking ego, and it's like just because they're at the top, they know what's better for everybody until those everybody's start, they start attacking back. And then, but this is what, man, no mercy, no mercy. Let's do a 300, right? Give
Mhm.
them nothing but take everything. I like it. I
They're
like
gonna,
it.
like I said,
All
they're,
right.
they're going to
I
keep
I
poking the bear.
hope I'm hoping I'm gonna go with the hope. I'm gonna go with the hope. All right. That they, basically after they everything gets taken away from it, including Vanguard and BlackRock. It's like get the hell out, get out.
Mm.
All right. But again, we got to think about it from a financial perspective because it makes no sense causing
The,
a market crash of
the
by
only financial
basically.
sense that it makes right now is get your money while you can. Like you got it. You just got to get your money. Just get your money, man. Whatever it takes, just get your money. Because listen, the apps are going to screw you. In a year, these apps aren't even going to be here. They're going to be so bad a year from now. You think it's bad now driving? Give it a year. Give it a year.
Listen to see how negative I was
That's
not
not
I'm not
negative.
I was listen no I'm just saying I was not feeling it today. Like I'm telling you, I'm not feeling it today. Okay, and look at what it just flows. The negativity just keeps flowing. But look at this. I'm talking about the news. September 13th, 2004, TV talk show host Oprah Winfrey gives a brand new Pontiac G6 sedan worth $28,500 to everyone in her studio audience. A total of 276 cars in all. The government only gave 700
Mm-hmm.
700 one-time
Mm-hmm.
payment. All
Mm-hmm.
right,
Per
one
household.
time per
That's
household.
not even
Per
individual.
household.
That's per household.
She gave away 28,000. How many people are in Maui? How many people are? This is only 276 cars.
Well, the total the government paid out was 1.9 million for Lahane. So you have to go by, I'm sure 275 times 28,000 is a substantial amount of money.
That's $7.8 million.
So she can give away
Okay.
$7.8 million
Now,
in
all right.
cars.
Let me stick to Oprah, which the cars will probably donated by Pontiac, so she can give them away. I understand. I understand. Why can't these people just do the same thing? Pontiac, where you at?
Well,
You
Pontiac
know,
doesn't exist anymore.
correct.
They're out of
You
business.
know,
The
so
brand is dead.
why can these people just come? Okay, yeah, okay, but take it as a loss, put it in as a donation or something. Just take the loss, but you don't understand. Like people will come to you. People will come to you because of what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you did. Imagine Tesla goes out there. I mean, I wonder what Elon is going to be doing, and maybe he goes out there and just what? Here, there you go. I think didn't he do something? I mean, look at what he did with the satellites with Ukraine. So
What did he
everybody
do?
can communicate. Oh no, I'm
Actually,
sorry, not with Ukraine. I'm sorry, not with Ukraine. Um, it was so people could have phone signals. I forgot what the disaster was. There was a disaster and it was a flood
right.
and people had was it a flood?
Right. And he moved his satellites over. I forget where it
And he
was.
moved this and he
Okay.
moved the satellites over. Now he did mention that uh the government asked them to move satellites over to a particular area, and
Talking
I
about
think
Ukraine now.
he declined because no,
No.
I think
Okay.
was it
So let me
Ukraine
let
or
me
Russia? No,
no.
I'm talking about
let me
something
let
totally
me
different.
let me Let me give you the. Are we talking about what just happened last week with Tesla? I mean, with SpaceX? Are we talking about last week? Because let me tell you what it was. Elon, first of all, Starlink was not active in the area that Ukraine petitioned Starlink to turn on satellites to reach a certain distance. Okay? So that Ukraine could do their offensive to blow up the Russian fleet in the Black Sea.
Okay, that's what it was.
SpaceX, Elon Musk declined to turn those satellites on to give it that range because he will not have any parts of this war. If it's a humanitarian disaster, then that's when he moved all those satellites over Ukraine 2 years ago. But when he told Ukraine and the United States, kick rocks, I'm not going to be part of your bullshit. Now Ukraine and the United States, now they want to go after, they're attacking Tesla and SpaceX and everything else for not hiring enough illegal aliens. The more you know, man, the more you know.
Yeah. And that stuff is it's spooky. It's spooky because okay, I'm not getting involved with no war, let alone starting on a World War III. No way, no way. Not dude. Starlink is gonna be covering the Earth. It's gonna be literally covering the Earth. Starlink. So whoever's got access of Starlink is gonna have a lot of power. So I'm wondering how they go. Oh, listen! Not only that, Neuralink is going to be connected to all of this. So imagine you have a chip in your head, right? And somebody that has really bad intentions gets access to Starlink.
Yep.
Then what do you do? Now we start going into mind control. Now we start going into Manchurian Candidate. Now we start going into all this stuff. So
listen, everybody's. You know what you hear people talking about. You hear people talking about, oh, don't get an EV because they can shut your car off at any time. Guess what, brother? If you got a 2010 or newer car right now with these computer systems, they've been had the ability to shut your shit off. They can shut your shit off right now if they wanted to. They can shut my caddy down because you know what? When I was having problems getting my internet signal from AT&T into my car, right? They just say, hey, stop, pull over, open your door. We're going to resend the signal. 5 minutes later, whoops, there's my internet in my car. Sirius XM. Oh, man, my signal's not good. Okay, hold on. We're going to resend the signal now. 30 seconds later, you got sound. So, and y'all worried about Elon and Polestar and all these electric cars that they're going to shut down? They can do that already. Yeah, hell, Uber did that with all the rental cars in Africa. Hey, Eddie, you remember that story? Uber was renting. They were part of a rental car program, and I forget what the country was in Africa, right? One of the countries in Africa. And what happened was there were so many drivers. This is going to sound familiar to you, brother, and everybody out there. It's going to sound really familiar to you. There was no work. There was no demand for Uber. So, but these drivers had these cars. So what did Uber do? Or what did the rental company do? They shut the cars off right in place. They wouldn't allow them to start. This is in Africa. Via satellite, shut the cars off. Cars, nope, we'll send a tow truck to come get it. You ain't even got to come get it. Don't worry about it. We got you. Now, is it the driver's fault they couldn't make the payments? Or was it because they oversaturated the area? Now, drivers, there were more drivers than riders.
I don't think it matters. The idea that they can shut it off, yeah. The idea that they can shut it off, good, bad, it doesn't matter. Whether they can shut it off or not, that's the key right there. That's what it is.
Tariq he's on to something here. He's saying BlackRock and Vanguard must be demonopolized. Monopolized. He's right, because no company should own 80% of the economy. He's right. He's 100% correct there.
Yeah, but here we go. How do you do that? How the hell do you do that?
The SEC is supposed to do that. That's the job of the SEC.
But the FCC is just as corrupt.
Exactly. So bring it back. Bring it back, Eddie. Bring it back. You want your motivation? Get your fucking money up. Suck
Go to
salt right now.
business.
Suck salt right now. Suck salt right now. Do what you got to do to bust your ass to get the fucking money and then get the hell away from this shit. All of it. That might mean Eddie moves back to Puerto Rico or Costa Rica or
Costa Rica,
San
what the
Salvador,
hell?
whatever. If that means you don't live in the United States anymore because the United States is absolutely, bro, we're broke. Like, we're broke in this country. We are fucking broke. So it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do?
And they keep,
You know,
they
it's
keep
like I
giving it-
told, it's like I tried to tell you twice already. I did not pull the trigger on the Tesla. Right now, the Tesla's on the back shelf because I can't justify spending $50,000. Not in this current economy. Can't do it. Cannot fucking do it. And believe me, it's bothering me too because I'm hot. I'm hot for that Model Y. There's so many things outside of Uber that I can do with it. But at this particular moment, coming off this 6, 7 weeks now of trying to get my ass back in shape and get my money going again, I can't afford. I'm not going to take that risk. Not when I can wake up tomorrow morning and somebody didn't like what I said, and boom, my app is dead.
See, this is what we're getting.
Justify it.
This is what some people are falling into. Okay, this is what it looks like. That's what they're doing.
Here we go. Let's see.
It's like they give you M&Ms, but at the end it's just a hot dog.
In other words, it's just telling you to suck it. In the UK, it was reported that the U.S. State Department intervened with Starlink requests for maximum service. They advised that this attack may have forced Russia to escalate the conflict. Well, yeah, it would have. Because Ukraine was going after, well, you know what? I'm going to say something really fucking controversial here, Eddie. The United States was going after the Russian fleet, including their flagship vessel, battleship in the Black Sea. Because this is no longer Ukraine. We got boots on the ground, bro, in Ukraine right now. Volunteering. We got boots on the fucking ground in Ukraine.
Yeah, secretly putting us in there in a war.
Ain't no secret no more. Now it's not a secret.
I do not. When I mean, and I don't know anything about war or anything like that, let alone not be a veteran. But
well, let me ask you
war,
this: it's pretty simple to say, bro. It's pretty easy. If it ain't your business, stay the fuck out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Who the hell are we to tell another country how to run their own? It's like
exactly.
Just don't bring it here. Just
exactly.
Don't bring it here. Now, for everybody that believes that any other country is better than ours, hey, fine. What do you want your first ticket? What do you want your first flight ticket to take you to? I'll pay for it. Where do you want to go? Which country do you want to go? And you forfeit your American citizenship. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I had a talk about this the other day with Richie. Walked into a store today, a couple of days ago, to buy a tube for a bicycle. The guy's like, "Oh, you got to wear a mask." I was like, "I ain't wearing no fucking mask." He's like, "You trying to tell me that
going to the store?"
To go into the store when I went to the store, and I was like, "So you're telling me that you're not gonna give me business because I'm not wearing a mask?" He's like, "That's right." I was like, "You're gonna be going out of business soon. Watch. Once everybody finds out, ain't nobody gonna come to your shop."
I'd already be blasting that. I'd be blasting his ass all over social media because there's no fucking mandates.
Well, no, correct. There's no mandate. So here in Austin, you can't be forced to wear. All right, but a business can, because it's just it's their business. Okay, yeah, fine, business. Just remember the rent that's due at the end of the month. It don't wear no mask. Okay, nope. They don't care about your mask. So if you can't pay,
that's right.
That's what I told her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I left pissed, and I was like, dude, you guys are going out of business. I hope you guys go out of business. I don't go out of business, man. I really don't care. I really don't care. Well, I'm not doing this crap anymore.
Right.
Hey, Melvin, Vinny, don't. We don't need no Florida, Melvin. We don't need no Florida. Okay.
Listen, Melvin knows all about
Texas here. Listen, after watching
just be coming back.
after watching you know, well, I watched a little bit of the debate, but I never really watched the whole entire thing. But I saw how your Florida governor, you know,
Hold up, wait a minute, bro.
he was not too cocky. He was
Hey,
not. He was
bro.
letting Vivek run his mouth. Vivek, the guy that came from freaking nowhere. You know, like, where the hell did he come from?
Listen, Ron DeSantis really just Ron DeSantis really he's screwed up, man. I don't know if I don't know if they'll ever be able to bring that guy back. He screwed up. He really did. He got the big head. He could have been something good, but you know what? I would rather find out now. I'd rather find out now what kind of guy he is versus after the fact. Because like with Trump, you know what you're going to get. With Biden, you know what you're going to get. With DeSantis, we thought we was going to get this, but not apparently. See, he's what I call a right-wing extremist. This is what I say. People get pissed off when I talk about Democrats. I talk about Republicans. It's the same shit. Ron DeSantis is a right-wing fucking extremist. And I bet you he's cheating all on his old lady. I don't know. I'm just making that part up. You know, but when a guy can't even smile, like he's got to fake and force his smile, that's not good, bro. That just means you're an angry camper. You're just an unhappy individual. You're a troll.
Commuter. I agree, commuter. Dude, we've been influencing this crap for a long time. Putting people that we want in there that shouldn't be in there in the first place. And they manipulate the country in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about like, oh, we're not, dude. You know what this is?
What the powers that do, man.
This is you know what this is how the Illuminati were based on. It's like we control everything, but from within. Slow work. You put somebody here from the outside, bring them in, and then you put another one over here. You put another one over here, and then boom, now you have influence because you have people in power in all these positions, and we've been doing it for a long time. Doing it for a long time. I bet you're putting knows about this, sick and freaking tired of it. All right, and that's why sometimes some things happen over in Russia, and they put him in one of his damn freaking camps and stuff, and they beat the crap out of him. It's like, yeah, because you shouldn't be doing this crap here. So
the way I look at it,
I do agree, commuter. I truly do agree. Since I don't know since when, but I mean, look at the WHO. Look at the people that are actually running it. Just by looking at them, it's like, dude, you don't belong in there. But yeah, by the way, I don't know. You know what, Vinny? I don't know about you, but I think we are the evil in this world.
what do you mean?
I think we're the ones. The states. Well, the people that are running the United States.
There's like
they're the ones that are.
There's like 7 families that run the world.
You know,
all the way back to the time of Egypt.
And they do this, and they just keep doing this, and it's just kind of like a routine. It's just like a big giant circle. They do this, they do that.
No, I don't agree with you because the Constitution might be the single greatest non-religious script ever written.
Yeah, correct. But these guys are in there and they're breaking every single freaking law in the Constitution.
But listen. Okay, so everybody, oh God, you really want to go down this road? Well, social media is the third Antichrist. You want to go down this road? We'll go down this road. Get your tinfoil hat out. Nostradamus predicted 3 Antichrists. Napoleon was one, Hitler was the other, and then the third one was the man in the blue turban. Okay, which I looked at as NATO for a while. Now I think it's just social media in general. Okay. But you could also look at the blue turban, this little fucking Nazi motherfucker Zelensky over there too, because their colors are blue. I was watching the Dolphins game yesterday. I was getting pissed off. My Dolphins had a great day yesterday, but they're playing a team that's Ukrainian colors. Nobody knows that. LA Chargers are Ukrainian flag. Anyway, social media has changed and controlled so much of the way people think. They don't think for themselves no more. I got a cool little video of what I think about people right now with social media. It's not that our country or our constitution is bad. It's just those that are leading the influence. They got real issues
Yeah.
because they're trying to
Really.
get all the power for themselves. And unless the people stand up, I keep saying they're going to keep poking the fucking bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. At some point, that bear is going to wake the fuck up and it's going to be holy hell on earth. Because the one thing about the American people, they absolutely embrace their First and Second Amendment above and beyond any other constitutional right. They want to be able to talk their shit the way they want to talk their shit. And if you come at me, I'm going to put you down like a damn rabid dog. That's it. That's the First and Second Amendment.
And that's
They're
what
not going to give it up,
bro.
you. They're not going to give it up.
And I agree. But that's why they keep doing these things in the background that nobody really knows about it until now. Look at all this stuff that we found out that they were actually doing, that a lot of people, all the conspiracy theories, were actually telling you what's going on.
Listen, they've been trying to get... How is it that the United States allows TikTok to exist when TikTok doesn't even exist in China? The influence is there. Facebook, Instagram, the influence is there. Twitter, for all the great glory everybody's giving Elon Musk. I'm calling bullshit on Musk on Twitter because he hired that bitch, that new CEO they got over there. She's a WEF censorship dyke. She believes in censorship. So you make her the CEO of a platform you're claiming not to be censored? Doesn't make sense. Elon is compromised when it comes to Twitter and X. He's compromised. I think they hold SpaceX and government contracts over his head as leverage. I don't know. I just disagree. America is not the enemy. The America is not the evil empire. It's not Rome. Rome was evil.
No.
The Roman Empire was fucking evil. It was bloody, it was brutal, and it was evil.
No,
America's
what
not
I'm talking about
brutal and
is
evil.
that the people, it's the people that are running the United States and using it to do evil.
Well, that's NATO.
Okay.
That's NATO. That's WHO.
And
the WHO. Those motherfuckers are evil. And they get away with it.
Yep, and they keep getting away with it. But that's the issue. They keep getting away with it, and they do it again, and then they remove one, and they put another one in, and then they do it, and they keep getting away with it.
But Eddie, think about this, bro. The only reason they get away with it is because the media and the social media and the regular mainstream media keep telling you they're getting away with it. So now you begin to accept that thought in your mind. Oh, they get away with it. Oh, you're conditioned. Oh, they get away with it. Oh, they get away. I ain't getting away with it with me. I ain't let nobody put no needles in my fucking arms. I ain't let nobody tell me I got to wear a fucking mask. They can suck my left nut and make the right one jealous. It ain't happening. And I've got enough around me. Don't tread on me, bro. Give me the Gadsden. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, because I'm not afraid of it. You know, there's a whole thing in religion I always laugh at. Everybody wants to meet God. Ain't nobody in a hurry to get there. Fuck it. If today's my day, it's as good as day as any. Let's go. And I mean that shit. I mean that shit with all my heart.
I don't know. Listen, I keep seeing it, but again, now we go back to all this negativity that I can't find anything positive on this whole entire thing. And by the way, in between the money that I make and all my other ventures, it don't mean nothing. They could all fall because I'm still at the mercy of somebody else. So when I talk about having my own business, is something that I create. That's why I'm looking forward to the little bike kit that I wanted to 3D print, on my printer, and then people can buy. It's kind of like something that's mine, and I can charge whatever I want. you know, I have control of. That's the type of business that I want to do. That's why I'm always like, I always like to network with people about, yeah, let's make money over here, let's make money over there and stuff. But what I want to create, it's something of my own where nobody can control but me.
Bro,
You know,
remember what I always say. If you're a business that is dependent upon another business, you're not in a good spot.
correct.
Your business has to be dependent on what you produce.
Yeah.
And it's not specific to somebody else's whim.
So
this is why traders trade, bro. This is why when they blow up an account, they find a way to refund that account. Right? They find a way to refund that account when they blow up an account because they know trading is something they're not dependent on another business because they control 100% of the choices they make. So whether they live or die on a trade is on them. It's not on anybody else. But if I go out here and do Uber rides, I'm dependent on the Uber app. Go ahead, Eddie. I'm sorry.
And all these other hustles that we're doing, we'll still be independent on others. It's kind of like,
well, not
it's kind of like it's kind of like it's like right now we have to watch what we say. We get demonetized really quick, man. We get demonetized really quick because of the things that we say. So they try to keep us in control. That's why sometimes it's good to, like, you know, network with other people and try to build something out of it. Because we don't want to be stuck in it. Yeah, I know they won't. They won't. I know they won't win. They are their own destruction. They are their own destruction. It's just like you know, these girls that keep talking about my body, my body, my choice, whatever, or the ones that don't want to have any kids. I was like, hey, listen, go for it. Go for it. Go for it with all these things that you believe in, because you basically you're eliminating yourself from existence, because your family line won't live. You will have nobody in your family line.
Eddie,
I forgot who was it that said that.
Can we do something really cool here right now?
Oh, let me see.
Can we do a live unboxing?
Oh, let me see.
I'm just asking. Can we do a live unboxing right now?
Okay,
so
sure.
For anybody,
you got 6 minutes.
For anybody that wants to go out and record themselves for YouTube, ride-alongs, stuff like that, it's really tough. Like you can do recordings with something like this, where you got to hold it, right, and you can turn it to face yourself and go away and stuff like that. But what about if you're walking? So I ordered this. I'm going to do a review on it. I've got 2 items that I'm doing reviews on today. And this is one of them. Eddie, this is the neck. The Ulanzi, what is it called? The Ulanzi neck holder mount. Okay. Bro, this is so cool how it works you can use it with what you call it? A GoPro or an action camera, or you can use it with a cell phone if you got the attachment for it. And all you do, this is really simple, right? This is what comes in the box, right? So you get a thumb screw here. Whoop, where'd it go? So this, right? This is a quick release, which I've already got a pack. Remember, Eddie, I got you a package of these too, by the way. And this is this. And that's it. And all you do, you hook your GoPro up to here, like this, right? Can you see that, Eddie? You hook your GoPro into the mount. Then you take this and say you're driving or delivering food or whatever you're doing. Oh, there it is. Okay, snap that in. That's in. This hangs here. Like that. You put your GoPro in. And now you got POV the whole time. And let me tell you something. This is pretty solid and stiff. It's flexible. But now my GoPro can sit here the whole time. I can drive like this if I want. Or if I'm walking in to go grab food from the store, or delivered that, or threads, or whatever it is. Walk in, I can record the whole thing. Go home and download it. There it is. So there you go, live unboxing.
Very nice. You gonna do a product review on that?
Yeah, I'm doing a product review on this and then this today. I got this came in yesterday, the Ulanzi big light. Bro, look how bright this big light is. So much brighter than the GoPro light.
God damn.
Yeah, bro. And the beautiful thing about this light is it's RGB too. So I'll be using this in the studio in here too. I can use this
Okay,
in the
let's.
studio as a light. Yeah. So I'm gonna do product reviews on both of these units today. You know how I found out about this? Somebody looked at one of my product reviews on something else and wound up buying this. And when I looked in there and I saw it, I was like, okay, I could do this. Perfect POV piece. Better than the snap mounts. So there you go. There you
I don't
go.
know. Well, I'm hoping that there's somebody in here that's trying to do something and stuff, and I'm definitely gonna be doing a giveaway here. Definitely gonna be doing a giveaway.
Well, let me know
I'm
because
not,
I still got 2 car mounts here that's got to go out.
So I just need to see people that are out here doing something. God damn it,
Listen, I got 2 car mounts here that I need to give away. But here's the trick. These are clipped into your vents, Eddie. These are vent clips.
Which ones?
So if these don't work in our truck, they work in the QX60. Your air vents got to be shallow air vents. Ours are too deep. This won't work in ours. But there's two Vixie brand new car mounts I'm looking to give away too.
I have got some carbon fiber in my printer that I haven't printed anything yet in carbon fiber. I'm still experimenting with my with my 3D printer to make sure I get it right. And there's a couple of car mounts in there, but my car mounts in there for regular phones. They're not for my phone. So I can't print them and freaking out. They're no use to me. So I don't know. I've been looking into it, but what I'm really looking forward to is, man, I'm hoping this guy what is it, Dan?
Who?
The guy that's
your
a
3D guy. Yeah, your 3D guy. By the
my
way,
3D guy.
remember I was short in Lyft and I sold out. Made that $50 real quick on Lyft. And I hadn't really looked at them, but real quick, let's see where they're at today. They're not doing anything. Lyft's not going anywhere doing anything. What about Uber? What's Uber doing today? Uber is up. What are they up today? They're up 95 cents, almost $1, 48.19. Lyft is up 35 cents at 11.16. Dash is up they're up $1.22 at 83 and change. Rivian, Tesla's number one. Rivian is Tesla's number one rival. Raymond, you know what, Raymond? I'll put one in my truck, bro. We'll hook up and I'll give you one of these. I'm not using them. Anyway, what else you got, Eddie?
Nothing. I'm just doing the I really want to do the giveaway. I already know exactly what I'm giving away, and all that stuff is gonna be pretty cool. So anybody out there that needs something to as long as you have as long as you're doing something, I got you. I got you at least for this one. I don't know how many people are gonna be who I'm gonna be giving it to, because I really don't know if anybody in here is doing or needs it. So, but I'm gonna be doing it. It's gonna be a product review, but I'm also gonna be giving away. So,
hell yeah,
I don't care. It's something that I didn't even know that you could actually do, which it has to do about a mic. But I didn't know that you could actually do that with a nice mic like this, and you can hook it up to your phone, and then you can use your phone to record if you ain't got like a nice fancy camera like we do.
What you mean we do, man?
So
I got just a regular webcam, a face cam up here. That's all I got. Just got to
Yeah,
know.
no. What I'm saying, if somebody is like wants to use their phone because their phone records or whatever in 4K and all that stuff, then yeah. I think I have a mic for you. Let me see it when I get it. I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna use it with my phone because it's supposed to be just plug and play. Plug, and it's a nice mic like this. So
Get an L. No, get a Wave 3.
so we're about to see, and it's on the cheap side. It's on the
Oh,
cheap side.
okay.
Yeah, for people just starting off and all that stuff. But I'm really looking forward to see who else out there is actually trying to do something. I know we have a couple. We were supposed to have was it William? William? Was it William?
I have
Remember
no idea.
William?
I don't know what you're talking
He's got his own channel, and then he was talking about was it TikTok that all of a sudden just started paying off?
I remember the conversation. I don't remember who the individual was.
And he's been working on it for years, and then all of a sudden, boom, it started paying off. Which I really want to talk about. I really want to talk about him, about about what he did. You know, hopefully in our channel someday. Really looking forward to what people are doing, especially the ones that actually been busting their butts to get to somewhere, and then it starts paying off. So yeah. Anyway,
All right. I got one last thing before we get going here. The Miami Dolphins put the NFL on notice last night. Miami Dolphins have put the NFL on notice last night. If you're into the NFL, jump in the Discord because there's a whole lot of yapping going on. Miami Dolphins, baby. Miami Dolphins. Okay, that's all I got.
let's do a
You ready? You
Yeah.
ready? Because I'm ready.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, Joe.
Halloween.
Oh boy, he's already smiling. Oh shit. Here we go.
Which is